right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a special edition of the Uber Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. How's everyone doing, huh? All you wonderful people out there. I'm doing very good. As you can kind of tell from the title, we're celebrating. This is 1 year of the Cigar Garage Talks anniversary. Since we kind of kicked Uper Farmer in the booty and started making videos once a week. We are now at 1 year. Made well over 60 videos in that year, faithfully posting once a week. Posting a couple extras. We did the how-to series, did some brewing how-tos. We did the Land of the Dead series. Never really finished that Land of the Dead one. Probably will come back to it. Had some technical difficulties with my computer. I think I have it worked out so we can finish off that series. Before we get too far, what are we celebrating with tonight? For the cigar of choice, let's see, zoom in there. We have the A10 from, and I always get their name mixed up, so I'm going to read it right from the cigar. Oh, the Edge. Sorry, it's the Edge A10. Was it Rocky Pearl? Yep, Rocky Pearl. There's the band with the actual name on it. The Rocky Pearl. Come on, focus it. There you go. Rocky Pearl A10, the Edge. Nice barber pole cigar. I was going to smoke a Gurkha cigar to kind of celebrate. That was the first cigar I ever smoked. Was the Gurkha Sultan. But I'm still not 100% forgiving them. Plus, the local tobacconists didn't have any good ones. They had some very overpriced, overhyped ones. And when talking to the guy, he recommended, he knew I liked barber poles, so he said I should try that one out. 2 drinks tonight. You knew it was coming back, especially for a celebration. Good old Dragon's Milk. This is the Dragon's Milk Reserve. I've had this one before. I'm hoping they improve the formula. The last time I had it, it wasn't great. But I heard they got a lot of criticism for that, so they improved the formula, made it a little better. This is one of my favorite stouts. The Dragon Milk are just delicious. Highly recommend them. They are aged in bourbon barrels. Look at that. And they have a whiskey that goes with them. They use the beer barrel bourbon, which goes, they take the bourbon barrels that have not had bourbon in them, age beer in them, and then they age bourbon inside those barrels. And it's very delicious. Thick. Got a bite to it. Still like the original, better than the Reserve, but that will do. Oh. And I should have done the beer barrel bourbon to go with my beer barrel bourbon. But we're doing the Straits Reserve whiskey. Still have some of this left. So a little bit of whiskey to enjoy a nice cigar, a nice beer. Kind of catch up with you guys a little bit. Delicious. That whiskey is definitely worth it. I'm glad I got into that one. So let's just do a bit of a catch-up, a year in review. One, I think you guys may have noticed from my early videos, I used to use a headset and just the window or the iPhone, the regular camera. Oh, my light died. Perfect. Of all the things I learned, I forgot to charge up my light. That's perfect. Just goes to show that, all the stuff you can learn, you still make mistakes. Went back and watched a couple of my videos. I did like the sound better of the headphone, but it also picked up every swallow I made, every sneeze. If I burped or coughed, it really picked that up. That was kind of annoying to me. I don't like the sound off of this one. I do have a lapel mic I'm going to try. Those lapel mics, I've used them before in presentations. They can be difficult. You can accidentally scratch them or touch them. And sometimes pick up some body noise. So I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up one of those spring mics to do these further because I do want to do something better for the sound. I do know there's echoing. There's a quiet moment, especially here in the winter. You can hear my beautiful kerosene heater going. Still good. So I'm going to figure something out for the sound because this sound right now I'm not loving. I'm not liking how the sound's coming through on the mics. And you're picking a lot of the background noise. And if I turn my head and talk this way, you can't hear me. If I turn my head this way, it sounds like I'm yelling at you. So we'll see. I might pick up another mic, kind of play around with a little bit. So we're working on that. I am happy with the videos are going. I felt proud taking the experimental off the title because now we're just running with these. We've done a couple of series. We've done the Homesteading series. There's my burps again. And that would pick up on my old mic. We did the Homesteading series. We did the zombie series. We've done the EMS stories. We had war stories. We've had reflections on here. We've done the themed ones, which are going really not well. I'm really, really liking the themed stories. Hunting season will be coming out. Just as this video drops, you would have had the first hunting season one. And we did the spooky stories. A little bit of a preview. In December, we are going to be doing conspiracy theories. Haha, you thought I'd be doing Christmas EMS war stories, but honestly, Christmas ones are very, very depressing. I'm not a fan of doing the Christmas EMS war stories because a lot of them they deal with a lot of suicides, a lot of homicide, very mixed feelings. Some of the hardest calls I ever ran emotionally were probably run in December and January. More on that later. I'll catch you up on that. There's a part of a video where I even explain that coming up here. But enough of that. Let's talk about the future. Where are we going from here? Well, I do plan on keeping doing these. I'm keeping a good mix of the war stories, some farmer updates. The war stories, I've got tons of those. Plus, I'm going to start breaking into some other ones that people have told me. I usually mention, this is not my story. This is someone else's story. As I explained, the first war story one, some are just straight up made up too, which are kind of fun. But I think I'm going to start breaking in other content again. I like giving just the general farm updates. How's the homestead doing? And I may try to break back into the how-to and the short movies. The how-to, again, it's just not really my style. I usually do a project and then I just do it. So I don't think about sitting down and recording the steps and whatnot. I just built a heating regulator for a brewing project. It's pretty cool, wired it in. It's got fans, it's got lights, it's got safety features built into it. Awesome little device, very useful, very handy. But again, I built it and I didn't think about taking videos or pictures, explain the steps on the way. And now I already have one. I don't need another one. So there's that kind of. Kind of unfortunate. I guess I could have went back, or I can take it apart and put it all back together again, but that's not really my style when it comes to how-to. I usually just like to just do the project, get it done with. So we'll see. Time will tell about the how-tos. Maybe I'll work some how-tos in there, but definitely doing more of the stories, more of the farm updates. I forgot we did the Homeschooling Series. That one went pretty well. I might try to revisit that one again. That was a lot of fun working with my wife and children. I'm going to talk about homeschooling, which again is something we talked about at length, but it makes for good content. I'm really glad I did stick with this. I gave myself a 50-50 shot as to whether or not I would have stuck with this homesteading or this video series. Definitely thought I would miss a bunch of weeks and not get a full 52 videos out, and I got more than 52 videos out, and I'm very proud of most of them. A lot of them turned out very good. And they turned out really well. So I'm super excited about that. Again, 1 year down. Really proud of the work I put in. I don't have any 100,000 followers or anything like that, but again, I'm not doing it for the followers. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy sitting down, doing a little bit of a vlog, sharing stories, challenging myself to try and get this done, to try to be productive, to try and make sure that I keep getting content out. That's really motivating. It's very motivating to do these. So I'm going to keep doing it, go for another year, see if I can get at least 104 videos out next year. Total, of course, between this year and last year, do another 52 videos. Right now I'm on track. I've got actually a pretty good stockpile of videos going. As you watch this in the beginning of November, it'll be November 6th when this one drops, I have already finished the hunting war stories, and we'll be starting in on the conspiracy theory war stories, recording them. So I have almost a month's worth of videos recorded, which is very, very nice. The only downside is that if I want to throw in some update videos, either I have to record a special one and put it on a different day, or I got to be kind of forward thinking, look ahead a month to make sure I have my content being relevant and timely. Lots of stuff still to learn. Like I said, I want to work on this sound, see if I can bust out the sound a little better, make it sound a little more consistent. Apparently, I still got to work on the light because I just lost my light while recording this video. Again, you can always make mistakes, but it's just best to roll with them. I could have reshot the whole video, but why? I like getting kind of shooting from the hip. That's why I became a paramedic. So anyway, thank you all who are recently joined and those who've been around since the first videos and hung around for the ride. It's been one hell of a ride. I definitely enjoy it. Really love putting out the content. Love interacting with people and having some conversations. A lot of them offline. One of them I found out is my dad never found out heard the story about me being attacked in the prison. I talked about it during the Scary Stories series. Apparently he had never heard that one. And he was very concerned. Actually had warranted a follow-up phone call where we talked about it, and I kind of shared some of the other details I didn't tell in the story, which he was appreciative that I was willing to share with him. But yeah, anyway. Oh, before I forget, since the title kind of spoiled it, we're going to do a free giveaway prize. So leave a comment. I'll leave it up for about a week. And if anyone who comments will be put in a drawing, we'll ship you off a special little surprise to celebrate 1 year. 1 year of doing videos, over 60 videos produced and published. Super excited. So for all those of you who have hung around and enjoyed my content and watched the videos, thank you very much. Again, I don't do this to get a bunch of subscribers. I'm not doing like paid promotions and trying to use bots to increase my viewability or worrying about some damn algorithm. Personally, I just do it because I have a lot of fun. So as a thank you, leave a comment and I will draw one of the names and ship you off a little thank you care package. So with that, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're staying safe out there. And thank you again for watching and sticking around. And we'll see you on the next one.